Have you ever considered the enigmatic side of Kansas, the heartland of America? It's not all wheat fields and sunflowers. Kansas holds a wealth of unexplained phenomena and oddities that are as captivating as they are confounding. From the inexplicable to the downright eerie, Kansas is a treasure trove of unsolved mysteries waiting to be explored. So, fasten your seatbelts, suspend your disbelief, and prepare to delve into the unknown. Join me as we unravel the top 15 lesser-known mysteries of Kansas. You've heard of rain dances, but what about a man who could summon rain at will? In the early 20th century, a man named Charles Hatfield claimed to have just that ability. Known as the Kansas Rain Man, Hatfield was a self-proclaimed moisture accelerator. Despite skepticism, desperate farmers hired him during droughts, and, believe it or not, rain often followed. Science or coincidence? It's hard to say. To this day, the story of the Kansas Rain Man continues to baffle us. Ready for a ghost story? Welcome to Atchison, the most haunted town in Kansas. This quaint place is shrouded in an eerie cloak of mystery, with countless tales of ghost sightings and paranormal activities creeping out of its corners. The whispers of the past echo through the streets and alleyways, but the loudest of them all emanate from the infamous Sally House. This ordinary-looking two-story brick house harbors an extraordinary secret. Its previous occupants have reported strange occurrences, from objects moving on their own to inexplicable temperature drops. But the most chilling reports involve encounters with the spirit of a young girl, Sally, whose tragic demise remains cloaked in the shadows of history. Such stories have drawn paranormal investigators from across the globe, all eager to unravel the mysteries of Atchison. Yet despite their best efforts, the spirits remain elusive and the mysteries unsolved. It seems the spirits in Atchison have no plans of leaving anytime soon. Pyramids in Kansas? You heard it right. It may seem outlandish, but there's a controversial theory that suggests ancient pyramids could be buried under the Kansas soil. Imagine that, the heartland of America, home to vast fields of wheat and sunflowers, possibly hiding remnants of an ancient civilization. This theory isn't just a wild speculation, it's based on intriguing satellite imagery and geological studies. The images hint at pyramid-like structures beneath the surface, while the geological studies reveal anomalies that defy conventional explanation. Now, it's important to note that this theory remains disputed among experts. Some see evidence of pyramids, while others see natural geological formations. But the debate itself is fascinating, isn't it? It makes you wonder what other secrets might be lying beneath our feet. Whether or not these pyramids exist, the idea certainly adds a layer of intrigue to Kansas. After all, who doesn't love a good mystery? A stone with cryptic inscriptions was found in Kansas, but where did it come from? Enter the Kensington Runestone, a slab of greywacke, etched with mysterious runes. Discovered in the heartland, it has sparked fierce debates and wild theories. Was there pre-Columbian transoceanic contact? Did ancient seafarers land in Kansas before Columbus? We may never know for sure, but one thing is certain: the Kensington Runestone holds secrets that could rewrite history. Deciphering the runestone might just rewrite history. Imagine a town disappearing without a trace. That's the story of Zara, Kansas. Once a thriving community, Zara mysteriously vanished, leaving behind no remnants of its existence. It was founded in the late 19th century, thriving on the cattle trade that passed through its center. As the years rolled on, Zara's population grew, and it seemed to be on a trajectory towards prosperity. But then, inexplicably, Zara began to decline. Families moved away, businesses shuttered, and the town's once bustling streets felt eerily silent. By the mid-20th century, Zara had all but disappeared. Today, no buildings, no landmarks, not even a signpost marks where this town once stood. What caused this once flourishing town to vanish without a trace? Was it economic hardship, a mass exodus, or something more mysterious? Theories abound, but no definitive answers have been found. The vanishing town of Zara remains one of Kansas's most puzzling mysteries. When Randy Leach disappeared from a graduation party in 1988, it left a mystery that still haunts Kansas. The night was like any other, filled with laughter and youthful celebration. But as the partygoers dispersed, one among them, 18-year-old Randy Leach, never made it home. His parents' search for their son soon turned into a town-wide manhunt, yet no trace of Randy was ever found. This unsolved disappearance sparked a whirlpool of theories. Some suggested Randy had fallen victim to foul play, perhaps caught in the crossfire of a drug dispute. Others speculated about cult activity, hinting at dark rituals and sacrifice. Even the supernatural found its way into the narrative, with whispers of ghostly abduction. Yet, despite extensive investigations and countless hours spent in pursuit of the truth, no concrete evidence has surfaced. The case of Randy Leach, a young man with a future ahead of him, remains shrouded in mystery. Over 3 decades later, the whereabouts of Randy Leach remain unknown. Kansas has its own beastly legend, the Beast of Lewisburg. This cryptid has reportedly been spotted lurking in the wilderness, its hulking form stirring fear and fascination. Local lore describes it as an uncanny creature, part beast, part phantom, its origins as elusive as its sightings. Some say it's a protector of the wild, others swear it's a harbinger of misfortune. Unsettling? Certainly. Intriguing? Absolutely. The Beast of Lewisburg, real or not, continues to captivate the imagination of Kansans. Kansas is no stranger to UFO sightings. Over the years, the Sunflower State has been a hotbed for extraterrestrial activity, with reports of strange lights, unidentified flying objects, and even encounters of the third kind. One of the most notable sightings took place in the small town of Delphos back in the 70s. The incident involved a young boy who claimed to see a glowing round object hovering over a field. After the object disappeared, a peculiar, glowing ring was left on the ground, a phenomenon that has baffled experts and enthusiasts alike for decades. Fast forward to the 90s, residents of Kansas City reported seeing a large triangular object moving silently across the night sky. The sighting, which was corroborated by multiple witnesses, sparked a frenzy of speculation and debate. In more recent times, the skies over Wichita have been a commonplace for sightings. From mysterious orbs to odd-shaped crafts, these occurrences have prompted a wave of intrigue and curiosity. The reactions to these sightings have been as diverse as the sightings themselves. Some see them as proof of extraterrestrial life, others as elaborate hoaxes or misinterpretations of natural phenomena. Despite the skepticism, these events have fostered a culture of skywatching in Kansas, making it a go-to destination for UFO enthusiasts. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, the UFO phenomena in Kansas are undeniably fascinating. Kansas has a unique way of dealing with its mysteries, through dark humor. This state is no stranger to the inexplicable, and its residents have developed a knack for turning the spooky and strange into something to chuckle about. Take for instance the phenomenon of alien abductions. In any other state, this might induce fear, but not in Kansas. Here it's common to hear locals jest, "If I'm late for work, it's because the aliens finally got me. Hope they don't probe too much." Or consider the haunted houses that dot the landscape. Instead of running away in terror, you might hear a Kansan quip, "Well, at least I never have to worry about feeling lonely." Even the cryptids aren't safe from the humor. A local might joke, "You know you're in Kansas when you're more likely to run into Bigfoot than a Starbucks." In Kansas, sometimes laughter is the best way to confront the unknown. From ghost towns and UFO sightings to cryptids and rain men, Kansas certainly has its share of mysteries. We've journeyed through the enigmatic, delving into 15 of the most mystifying facets of this great state. We've explored the chilling tale of the Kansas Rain Man, whose presence brought with it inexplicable downpours. We've felt the spectral chill of Atchison, one of the most haunted towns in America. We've uncovered the hidden pyramids of Kansas, structures that defy explanation, and the puzzling runestone, a relic that continues to baffle scholars. We've ventured into the ghostly void of Zara, a town that disappeared without a trace, and investigated the baffling disappearance of Randy Leach. We've faced the Beast of Lewisburg, a cryptid that lurks in the shadows, and looked to the skies to recount the numerous UFO sightings. And through it all, we found that even in the darkest corners, Kansas keeps its sense of humor. What do you make of these Kansas mysteries? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And remember, sometimes the truth is stranger than fiction.